Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Longhi model number ECP3120 15-bar espresso machine with advanced cappuccino. So this espresso machine retails for about $150. I was able to pick up a used one off of Amazon, which was in pretty good shape, for $90. So it says it's Amazon's #1 bestseller for semi-automatic espresso machines. So I've been using it. I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to make a cappuccino, but first I'm going to talk about it here. I thought it made a very good drink. It is a manual espresso machine, so you've got to turn it to the espresso and it'll run the espresso, and then you got to turn it back to on, which stops the espresso. So you got to kind of know the timing of that. It heats up fast. I thought the steam wand worked really well, and it's very easy to clean up. That comes off, and there's another part that comes off. It does not come with any kind of milk jug, so you will need either like a milk jug or something to froth your milk in. So one thing I didn't like, so when the espresso was in this filter, getting the espresso out, there's nothing that holds this filter in the portafilter. Now it does come in and out pretty easy, but I have seen some machines where there's something that holds that, where you can beat that puck out. I found that if I just used the plastic scoop, it came out okay. But that was one little thing that I thought could have been a little better. I do like that these come up, this comes out. So you'll see on the bottom, that's a pinhole, and that can plug up. And on some machines, this part doesn't come out. All you're left with is this attached in here, and there's no way to get to that pinhole. But with this all comes out. You can clean this individually. You can put a pin through there and get that all clean. So I really like that feature. I really like the small footprint of it. I did think it was very easy to use, and I think it worked very well. I do recommend this espresso machine. First off, it comes with a really nice getting started manual that's got lots of pictures, and it's very nice. Here's the portafilter. You've got a double shot and a single shot. You'll see the little logo right there. That's a single shot and that's a double shot. Now what's nice about these is they come apart. So you don't have to take them apart every single time. Normally I just rinse them out, but you can take them apart, and if that does clog, you can get a needle and unclog it. So that's very nice. Here's the portafilter. It does have 2 openings out the bottom, and the filters just snap in. And then you got to poke them off. So we have a water tank in the back. I really like that you can remove the water tank. That is very nice for cleaning. I use something else to fill it up, but sometimes it's nice to be able to clean that. And then it also has a window here in the front to let you know how much water you've got in the water tank. That's a really nice feature. There's the brew head where the espresso hot water is going to come out. On the right hand side, we do have a milk frother, and we've got controls for the milk frother. We can also have hot water come out the steam wand, or just steam. So I really like this milk frother. It comes apart very easy. Just turn this to the right. This comes off. This is easy to clean, but this part here comes off also. And this is like a silicone. Very easy to clean. I really like this. So I've got it plugged in. I've got it off. First, you got to turn it to the on position. Now the on light will come on. The green light may not come on right away. It's got to heat up the water inside in the tank. There's a separate hot water tank. Once that water gets up to temperature and it's ready to make an espresso, then that green light will come on. So now I'm ready. I'm going to leave it in the on position till I get my filter in with my espresso. But when I do, I'm simply going to turn it to this position here. And when I'm done brewing my espresso, I've got to manually turn it back to the on position. So it's not an automatic stop espresso machine. And then when I want to do steam, I'm going to turn this all the way to the left. It's got a really nice drip tray. Little red thing will pop up whenever this gets too much water in it. And there's also just another little one down here when you got to use a really tall glass. Okay, so let's go over measurements. When the drip tray is out, you've got about 4.5. When this drip tray is in, you've got about 3.5. So you get an extra inch when you take the drip tray out. And so the milk wand just moves in and out. You really don't have much lateral action with it, just in and out. So anytime you use an espresso machine, you've got to use coffee ground in an espresso grind. So this is a really fine grind, and it's also a dark roast. So a dark roast and ground really fine is what you should use in an espresso machine. It's a plastic tamper, and this is a scoop, so we're going to put 2 scoops in this double shot for doing a double shot. Okay, so let's put some in. I like the scoop. I think the scoop works really nice. Kind of make some room. And just kind of make it even a little bit. And then you're just going to tamp it. And you don't want to tamp it super hard, but you don't want to tamp it too light. Make sure you get all of the espresso off this. You don't want it to get into the machine like that. Again, just a nice even tamp. Okay, so now we got to put the portafilter in. You got to start off over here at an angle. You got to hold the machine and turn it till it's at a 90-degree angle coming towards you. That means it's installed. Now we're going to put our espresso cup down below. Now again, my green light is on. I've had it in the on position. I'm ready to go. I'm going to control the espresso shot. So you can start a timer, do a count in your head. About 190, 188 coming out, 190. And then again, so just go by looks, then go back to on, and that stops it. So you can see I might have overshot that just a little bit. So here's my double shot. Now, I can't drink these straight. I do have to make a cappuccino or a latte. These are really strong. Let's see how the portafilter did. Be careful, there could be some hot water up there, which there is. So getting the espresso out of the filter can be just a little tricky. There is nothing to hold the cup. Normally you kind of beat it against your hand to get the puck out, but that is not the case with this. So I found that the scoop works good. You just go in there like this. You don't want to get anything too metal in there, and you could damage that down in there. Okay, so now let's do some steam. You're going to turn this to the steam. Again, wait for the green light to come on, and make sure this is in the 0, which is the off. When the green light comes on, we're going to move this down here and we'll get steam out the wand. Now, it does not come with a container. You will need some sort of container to steam your milk in. Okay, so the green light's on. It didn't take very long. You do get a few drips out where the espresso comes, but let's... It's going to heat the milk up really quick. So you don't want to burn the milk, but you want to kind of get some foam on the top of it. Be careful, it can get hot on the outside. Then when I'm done, I want to turn this lever to the off. Now I'm going to add it to my espresso drink. So it did a pretty good job. I did have quite a bit of foam and warm milk at the top. So I like to add a little bit of syrup to it, a little bit of vanilla syrup, a vanilla cappuccino. These taste really good. Give that a stir, and that's a really nice drink. So you do have to remember to turn the machine off. The machine does not turn off automatically. When I got it in this position, the heating element, everything is turned off. And the top of it does get warm up here, so you can preheat your mugs up on the top. This is a really nice espresso machine. I hope the video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.